Shannon Beador's arrest. Rule-breaking Real Housewives and their crimes. RHOC star was arrested for allegedly driving drunk and getting into a hit-and-run accident. Stars from the Real Housewives franchises are known for their drama in front of the cameras, but sometimes they get into even more trouble when not filming. Over the years, various wives had a few run-ins with the law, from getting arrested for DWIs to trespassing to actually serving time in federal prison. The latest housewife to get arrested is Shannon Beador from the Real Housewives of Orange County. Beador was arrested for allegedly driving drunk and getting into a hit-and-run accident. Here's a look at some other Real Housewives who have been arrested. Shannon Beador was arrested on Saturday in Newport Beach, California, after she allegedly drove under the influence and got into a hit-and-run accident. I spent quite a bit of time with Shannon yesterday, a legal representative for the Real Housewives of Orange County star told Fox News Digital on Monday. She is extremely apologetic and remorseful. We will be awaiting the official information on this case as it becomes available, and Shannon is prepared to accept full responsibility for her actions, the representative added. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah was arrested in March 2021 while filming for season 2 of her show. Cameras were rolling when Homeland Security officers and the New York Police Department arrived to the Beauty Lab parking lot, where the cast had gathered before leaving for a trip, and caught the reactions of her castmates. She was arrested on charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud in connection with a telemarketing scheme and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Shah maintained her innocence throughout the initial proceedings, even trying to get the charges dismissed at one point. However, she changed her plea to guilty in July 2022. The reality star was sentenced to 78 months, 6.5 years in federal prison, and will serve an additional 5 years of supervised release. She is currently serving her time at the federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas. "I am sorry. My actions have hurt innocent people," she said in a statement at the time of her January 2023 sentencing. "I want to apologize by saying I am doing all I can to earn the funds to pay restitution." In 1992, Real Housewives of Atlanta original cast member Nene Leakes, real name Lenithia Johnson, pleaded guilty in Athens, Clarke County, Georgia, to 1 misdemeanor and 3 felony counts of theft of services for ripping off her phone company. Leakes was put on 2 years probation and ordered to repay $2,650. Leakes talked about the charges on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live in 2018. A mugshot does not equal 10 years in prison for doing a Ponzi scheme. "I ain't spent a day in jail for nothing, you hear me," she said. In 2010, the former Real Housewives of New York City cast member was arrested for DWI while driving the Hamptons during the summer. She reportedly blew through a stop sign and was pulled over and then failed a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer test. The Real Housewives of Atlanta personality Porsha Williams was arrested in April 2014 on charges of assault and simple battery after she allegedly attacked co-star Kenya Moore during a reunion taping. Porsha stood up, so then Kenya stood up, an insider told Us Weekly at the time. Porsha charged at Kenya and pulled her hair, but it was over in a matter of seconds. Andy Cohen and a producer jumped in, and then security came. The RHONMI alum was arrested in Florida before joining the cast for reportedly trespassing on ex-boyfriend Alexander Nico Fangel's property. According to the police reports, per page 6, Mortimer allegedly showed up uninvited to Fangel's home when his new girlfriend was there. She was crying and screaming irrationally and claimed her purse was inside the home. In 2017, the former Manhattan socialite claimed in an interview with People that she was in a violent relationship with Fangel and allegedly spent years covering it up, as his was family extremely wealthy and powerful from owning 40% of Florida's sugar industry. Countess Lauren de Lesseps, also from the New York City franchise, was arrested on Christmas Eve 2017 in Palm Beach, Florida, and charged with disorderly intoxication, battery on a police officer. She allegedly kicked him, resisting arrest with violence, and threatening a public servant. She pleaded not guilty to the charges and entered into an alcohol treatment center soon after. The Real Housewives of New Jersey original cast member was charged with conspiracy to commit mail fraud, wire fraud, and bank fraud in July 2013. Later, in March 2014, she and her then-husband, Joe Giudice, pleaded guilty to 41 counts of fraud. Giudice began her sentence on January 5, 2015, and was released December